So, I can have leftover pizza for dinner tonight. And do the shredded chicken tomorrow. So yeah, pretty much this list is gonna be split between today's stream and tomorrow's stream. So I got avocados that are nice and ripe and perfect for guac. Picking up cod fillets. Blech. Fish. Gross. And with the shredded chicken, I was gonna do Spanish rice. So that'll probably be tomorrow. And then I want to make some Cheez-Its because I have almost 3 full jars of sourdough discard. And so I'm gonna make crackers out of them. So I want to do some Cheez-Its because I do have I have some sharp cheddar, which is hopefully still good. Is there any mold on it? It's still good. Let's go. So I want to use this up before it goes bad. So I want to make some Cheez-Its with this. And then I also want to try a batch of crackers, just normal crackers, but I don't know if you guys have ever had even jump at you when you're not walking around with it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna restart the app then. Cool and good, better show us. Yeah, I will. But for crackers, I was thinking of doing I don't know if you guys have ever had chicken and a biscuit crackers. I kind of want to give a shot in trying to make those if I can find a recipe where I can use sourdough discard to make. Yeah, why is it skipping so much? I'm gonna restart the app. So you guys will just switch to my other camera for a second. Or not. Here. I'm just restarting the app to see if maybe that fixes it. Maybe there was an update on my PC too. Library. Everybody. Photo appearance. Camo. I use Camo Studio, so I'm just seeing if I had an update on my PC that I didn't run. New content available.
So, I cannot permit you to trample these flowers.
Yo, it's Wonder. Hello? Hi, Wonder. Sorry, I'm restarting my phone app real quick because it was being a little skippy and I didn't like it, so I'm seeing if I restart it, if maybe that fixes it. We'll see though. Good Skippy. How was your stream? I pulled it up, but I didn't have a chance to listen because I was busy. All right. Hold on. I'm seeing if it's being skippy. It's still being skippy. Okay, I'm gonna restart my phone. Yeah, follow Wonder, do all the things. Why? Maybe it's because I turned on Do Not Disturb? I don't fucking know. It's probably trying to run some updates on it. I thought do not disturb would help. I'm actually gonna turn it back on, see if there's anything trying to update. Turn off my location. I don't care. Ugh, leave me alone. Wait, I'll turn on airplane mode actually. Because then I should still connect to Wi-Fi, right? Maybe? Is that how it works? I just don't need this. I don't need anything being sent to my phone. I'm trying to do what I can to fix it. Okay, now let's see if it works. You're cringe. Rip. I'm a thing. You just finished the second dungeon. That's fine. I figured you were going to be busy getting ready for stream. Yeah, I was. Less than 3 hours. She has to speedrun the cooking list. She did. The Clyde. Yeah, I have to speedrun it, half of it. Because half of it's for today, half of it's for tomorrow. Alright, let's see if that fixed it, maybe. I'm waving so I can see if it gets all skippy. I think that fixed it. I'm gonna go with it. Let me know if it gets skippy again. It's trying to autofocus, but that's about it. That's fine. Yay, fixed. Okay. I think we're good. I'm like watching it on my screen. I think we'll be fine. Hopefully. I think what was happening, I put it on airplane mode and do not disturb, and I'm still getting notifications from other apps on this phone. I just need to go through and delete them. I just haven't done that yet. Okay. Can't believe this. All right. Uh, okie dokie. Now, I'm gonna pull up a Pico recipe to see. Make sure I remember everything I want to add. Pico recipe. Classic Pico recipe. Recipe, please. Come to recipe. Okay, so for this one, it says white onion, but I purposely bought red onion for it just because I feel like red onion is better fresh. I do white onion if I'm cooking it with something. My poor cilantro, it's been in this bag all week. And some of it's getting kind of gross. What? I got busy and forgot to put it in a jar. Oops. Let's do that while we're here. I believe all you do wants to make homemade Cheez-Its. I'm totally not jealous. They're really good. I've made them before and they came out really good. The only problem with them is that it said to put them on um parchment paper, which I did, but when they cooled, it like stuck to the parchment paper. And so like if I wanted to eat them, I had to eat part of the parchment paper. Pretty much. But yeah, thank you, Wonder, for the raid. I appreciate it. Sorry, I was like in the middle of fixing my stuffs, so I didn't fully appreciate it. But thank you. I'm glad you had a good stream and we're playing the Zeldas. The cilantro looks so gross and it's only been in the fridge in that bag for like a week, which is kind of upsetting. But I forgot about it because I was working. But I'm gonna bring it back to life. Because it's still good. Just needs to be cleaned off. Hate when that shit happens with baking, yeah. Like, I bought it last weekend and I just didn't get around to using it. And I was gonna put it in a jar because it holds better in a jar in the fridge. And yeah. So let's just give it a good cleaning. Get all the nasty leaf pieces that are dead out of here. And then I think we'll be good. Part looks gross. Alright. It looks a lot better. Doesn't look as gross. I cleaned it up a bit. And then I just have a mason jar with some water. Put it in here. And then I can just store it in the fridge like that. And it won't get as gross as fast. Could actually even come back to life. There. Alrighty. So, cilantro ready in a jar. Should be good. And then I got this red onion. Let me see this recipe to remember everything I need. Okay, 1 jalapeno. I think I bought multiple jalapenos. That's okay. I bought 2. Perfect, because then I can put 1 in the guac. So, jalapenos. Some red onion. Cilantro. And then I have tomatoes. Please still be good because I will cry if these have gone bad. I had every intention to make these last weekend when I bought them, but then I didn't. So good. Just some Roma tomatoes because they're cheap. Um, Lime juice, salt, and cilantro. Yep, that's everything. I bought everything I needed to make it. Let's go. Okay. Sweet. Cutting board. It's gonna be me at the bar. I'll be like, that's all I got. I'm gonna look like a fool. I'm gonna embarrass everyone, and they're gonna be like, I work with this chick. What the hell? Why do I work with her? Like, how the hell did she get a job here? I don't know. Before or after your one drink? Oh, I'm gonna have more than one drink. I'm gonna drink a lot if I'm not driving, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'll actually end up dancing though. Tell you the truth. Maybe. Maybe after a few drinks I won't be so shy. Like on stream, I don't give a fuck. Like I will embarrass myself in front of you guys all day. I don't care. But in front of real people, nah, I don't embarrass myself in front of real people. You guys aren't real. Make them good girls go bad. And she is a fake people, yes. Yeah. Nobody on Twitch is actually real. I am I am AI. Imagine. That'd be insane. Good girls go bad. I thought you were trouble, but I couldn't resist. Trying to figure out how I want to cut these. I thought I sharpened this knife the other day. Or I guess last weekend. This week went by kind of quick for me. But according to him. So I'm making the pico first because I'm gonna put some of the pico into the guac. My plan. No, don't separate. Telling jokes, 'cause I always give it away. With the worst attention span, you're the boy who puts. But according to him. We weren't real. Talking her, she didn't know. Just open a bakery where Twitch chat can buy all the stuff. It'd have to be really expensive though. And I would feel horrible for it being expensive because they'd cost so much to get it like delivered to you guys in time to still be good. And not like moldy or gross by the time it got to you. Biscuits and cheeses, whatever else. Told you to make me. Huge old list. I'd be like, all right, packing an order for Wonder, and it's just like literally spend a whole fucking weekend just baking to send you your order. Damn, Wonder blocked you? He's like, you know what? Fuck that Chris guy. Or Greg talking. Check my updates. Okay. Weird. It's just filtering my name as Raiders so Chris can't see it on his phone. Really? I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, I'm glad I can still see all you guys on my tablet. Because that would be awkward. Imagine if I have like multiple of you guys talking to me and I didn't realize because it wasn't working. I feel like a piece of shit. I'd be like, wow, I'm like literally the worst streamer ever. Yeah. Weird. Chris was like, you know what? I don't want to see anyone talk. Fuck you guys. Never seen this Raider filter over my name. Oh, well, I can't see it on my tablet, so. That's good. I must not have any special extension for it or whatever. Does this help Chamber keep track of who just rated? Nice job, Twitch. Oh, yeah, no, I can't see it at all. But like, now you can see everyone again? Okay, good. But like, the thing for me is, I guess actually the Twitch app on my tablet, I don't see any of the extra like filter things. I might see it on my PC, but yeah, I can't see it on my tablet at all. Cause the fuck? Alexa, stop. Stop. Don't play any music. What the hell? What the helly? Fucking my Echo in my room just randomly started playing music. I was like, what the hell is that sound? Anyways, because on my PC I have like mod filters and stuff, so it shows like mod chat when mods chat and then when VIPs chat. Um, but I actually don't see that at all on my tablet, so I don't think I have any filters on my tablet. My room was lonely. You know what's funny too? Because it was at I don't remember what the song is called, but it was the song where he's like, hate me, tell me how you hate me, tell me how I'm trash and you can easily replace me." I'm like, damn. I tell myself that all the time. Okay. Sweet. My charge for my ride to the bar is I'm gonna buy them a coffee. Which I feel like is a good deal to me because a lift to go out there is like probably $26, not including tip. And that's just there, so sounds like my love life. Damn. So I was just like, I'll buy you a coffee. And they're like, all right, sounds good to me. Hell yeah. I'd much rather spend the money on a coffee than spend the money for a lift of somebody I don't know that could be a stranger and steal me. And then if I don't end up streaming tomorrow, you guys will be like, "Where's Leah?" And then you'll be like, "Oh my god, she got stolen by a Lyft driver." Cheap Uber. Well, Lyft is a lot cheaper. And Lyft has settings for like females, which is kind of nice. Uber probably does too, but um I can choose to have females only like all the time or like after a certain amount of time or whatever, which is kind of cool. Oh, yeah. Coffee for ride, yeah. Sorry. It is a cheap Uber. Just paying coffee. Works for me. I have a coffee shop close by anyways. Got lifted. I mean, I have been back in the gym. Do this at first. I don't want to be green forever. Need some coffee. I kept yawning while stream. Wow. It's okay if you get stolen. It means we don't have to mod anymore. Mm. Oh, come on. You know you'd miss me. Who else would you have fun to make fun of for being like short on stream? I mean, I know you can make fun of my sister for being short, but she doesn't stream, so you know, you're just stuck with me. Like, there's not a whole lot of people that you can essentially just talk shit to, and they'll just dish it right back. See, some people are sensitive. I am not one of those people. I will give it right back. So, you know you would miss me. Still can't believe you're taller and it's noticeable. See, I told you. I'm taller than sister. Not by a lot. Like, she's like 5'2" and I'm like 5'2" and a half. By a whole forehead. Damn. Not the whole forehead. Alright, that is all of the tomatoes cut up. Bam. Tomatoes. Gross. Revealing sister's height on stream? I don't think she'd care. Okay. Now we add in some onion. It's alright though, because Ethan's like a lot taller than me. So I get Ethan's height or something like that, right? That gets added on to my height. So that means I'm actually kind of tall. Mocha's probably missing me. Oh, no, damn. I tried. Every time I hear this song, it reminds me of Dance Dance Revolution. Bow, 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 bow. Something like that. Played the fuck out of this song on DDR. I just realized I'm making these kind of thick. Oops. Playing DDR and JD on stream again. Let's go. That requires a house. be purchased. I'm not trying to get my neighbors to hate me more than they probably already do. Guys, I might cry a little. I'm just so sad right now. Just, just so sad. Oh my god. I want to mess up my makeup. Guys, I'm crying. I'm so sad. Okay. Alright, good enough. There might be a couple bigger onion pieces in there. I don't care because this is my Pico. Uh, Grab my hand, started licking it. No crying. I'm just so sad. Um, just wanted to look at the recipe here again. That's a cup. 8 small. I don't know how many tomatoes I cut up. Oh, stop crying. Don't be a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna mix this. Yeah, Mocha loves Wonder. Ugh, I don't have any normal spoons. I guess I'm using this. Actually, use this so that I can use it with the guac after. Or actually, no. Use my other spatula that I did wash. Okay, this one. Mix it. Gonna mix it a little bit and see how much more it'll need. I think it needs a little more. I'm gonna cut up the other half of the onion, but put a quarter of it. I mean, put like half of it in here and then the other half in the guac. I'm still crying though. Ah, I didn't plan on crying on stream. Everyone's just so mean to me. Hurting my feelings and making me cry. Not really. I'm kidding, guys. It's the onions. They got in my eyeballs. I don't know if I have any of my if I knew where my glasses were, my gamer glasses, then I would just put those on. To cut these onions. This one's a little bit fresh. All right. No, it's separated. Sorry if I'm breathing heavy. I'm just trying not to cry. Yo, welcome back, Darlie. Hope you've been well. My nose is running now. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm actually dying. My nose is running. My eyes are running. What is this? I'm not crying. My eyes are just running. Fucking onion. Oh, I need to blow my nose. 1 sec. I'm dying. Okay, sorry. Alright, I was being a little bitch. So sad. Trying to steal your food. Damn. Bitching by just cutting onions. I've been sick all week and haven't complained about dying. There's a difference though. Like when you're completely fine and then all of a sudden you're dying, you don't even have a chance to warm up to it. I didn't get to acclimate to my death. Like at least just give me a little warm up, man. Uh, about that much. A little bit more. It's probably good for the guac. And then the rest in the pico. I don't think I cut those very well, but that's okay. And then I'm going to take out these and chop them up smaller for the guac. Okay. Chex Mix with your dough? I mean, I don't see why not. I don't know how I'd managed to get it to be like Chex Mix, but I'm sure it's probably possible to make all the components for it. But that sounds like hell, and I will never do that because I'm not really a fan of Chex Mix in the first place. I'm being completely honest here. Muddy Buddies out of it. I mean, that's probably possible. I don't know if anyone's done it, but you can make just about anything with sourdough. Fuck. I had to sneeze. It came out of nowhere. It was scary. I'm like, no, don't sneeze on the food. Anything but the food. I made it smaller for the guac. I don't really care if I get bigger chunks in my pico. Alrighty. Bless you, thank you. Mashed potatoes? Probably. There'd be some weird taste in mashed potatoes, but you know. I wouldn't doubt it. Pretty much anything where you would add flour as a component, there's a sourdough recipe for it. Because sourdough discard is literally just flour and water that has been fermented. That's all it is. Add flour and water into something and add sourdough discard to it. So you don't really add it to mashed potatoes, but you probably could. Alright. Got those mixed in. Hot dog buns? Yeah, probably. There's a lot of crumbs on the floor right now, if I'm completely honest. I didn't do the floors today. That's a tomorrow me problem. Alright. I know I have the jalapenos. Um, quarter cup of lime juice. Wait, how much cilantro did it say? Half a cup? God damn. Okay. I wanted to look up Google. What was it? What was I gonna look up? Guacamole recipe. Best ever guacamole. This is clearly the best ever guacamole, so I gotta listen to it. Gotta try it. 3 avocados. I only have 2. Yellow onion, Roma tomatoes, which I'm gonna be adding the pico in here. Uh, 3 tablespoons of cilantro, 1 jalapeno, 2 garlic cloves, 1 lime, and salt. Alright, perfect. See, this is why I'm making the pico first, because then I could just mix the pico in with the guac, and then just add a little bit of extra stuff, and then bam, got guac too. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So then I don't even have to worry about doing extra cilantro because then I can just put it in there. All right. Good, good. Uh, I might do 2 jalapenos in the pico. We'll see. All right. Best way to make sourdough buns? No, but it would essentially be similar to how I made the bagels, which I will be doing hot dog buns soon because I do need to make them. So I might make a batch tomorrow. And I'm gonna need to make what's it called? I'm gonna need to make hamburger buns soon too. Will you please? Oh my God, don't be a bitch. There we go. All these seeds out. I don't need to be dying. Um, yours won't be the best ever since you're not following the recipe exactly. You're right. I'm gonna have the second best ever guacamole. Eat a ton of it, my buns would probably grow huge after eating a lot. I mean, true. How do you think I got my buns so huge? I eat a lot of bread. Ugh. My nose is still watering. Jesus. I don't want to do this like this. Guys, I'm nervous for tonight. I always get so nervous when I'm about to go out to a bar. Like, I just don't. I don't hang out with people. So I get so nervous when I hang out with people in person. Yeah, I'm going out. Going out with some friends. Well, some coworkers. But like, what if they hate me? What if they decide that I'm just a piece of shit? And then instead of having coworkers, I just have people that hate me. Like, Chris met me in person, so he could say I'm pretty hateable. What would Pumpkin say? Pumpkin would yell at me for saying bad things about myself because she loves me. Shut your ass up. Hell, what would I say? I don't know. You'd also say I'm just the worst. I don't know. I'm so weird, guys. Like, I'm I'm sure I'm not alone in this, right? Like, you're always like I'm always so worried of what people are gonna think of me, like what their first impression of me is gonna be. Because I feel like I might not make the greatest first impression. Like, people might just think I'm really extremely shy. But then, like, once you get to know me, I'm not that bad. But I'm just always worried about people not giving me the chance to get to know me. Let me open up and not be as shy and weird. Damn, she is short. Oh, okay. I'm sure that's what most people think of me. Getting conflicting information. Stop being me and just go and have fun. Uh, I'll try. I'll try. Oh, it's my jam. You don't care for cilantro? I love cilantro. But to some people, cilantro tastes like soap. Just a teenage dirtbag baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, babe. Wait. I will say Leo's a nice round booty IRL. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. I'll do that already. Everyone gets anxious and are worried about things sometimes. Just don't worry about as much as you can fake it till you make it, as in until you don't feel anxious anymore. Yeah, true. Saw on some social a lady who had a video about this song, if the girl wrote it. Oh, yeah, nice. Feel like I didn't touch it, okay? True. I would have slapped you if you touched it. Just kidding. I don't think I would ever slap anyone. I don't think I could do that. I don't have it in me. I'm too nice. But I'd think about it. Lies. Again, please. No. Nope. That's what it looks like so far. It's looking like Pico. She just said that Pumpkin did it. Yeah. Pumpkin's allowed to touch my butt. That's different. That's Pumpkin. She's my wife. Your tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. I don't know what I want to do here. I might just add this extra onion just into the pico. I'm just gonna toss pico into my guac. Otherwise, it'll just be like a lot of onion in the guac. I just realized. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna throw all this in here. It'll all be incorporated. It'll be fine. I mean, the recipe called for a whole onion anyways. So, I'm following the recipe. Alright. Bowl's getting awfully full. The sun's getting a little low, big guy. Alright, I'm not gonna do this extra jalapeno. Extra jalapeno. I'm gonna wash my hands before I end up touching my face, and then my eyeballs are burning because I was just cutting jalapeno. I'm not a whole onion. I feel like it because I'm crying. Her boyfriend, we don't know anything about her. He's 2 stone. Alrighty. Cilantro. And then we just pick some off of here. I'm just missing. Some of these were upside down. Essentially, you don't want any of the leaves touching the water. So, if you know anything about plants, if you're having plants grow in just water like this, you don't want any of the leaves to touch the water because then bacteria will grow. But if you just pluck all these leaves off, leave the stems, it could potentially grow back. It's not guaranteed. Plucking the leaves. It might not grow back though because I'm going to be keeping it in the fridge and it's not going to be out in the sun or anything. Anything. Batteries. 2 stone. Boyfriend. Don't know anything. Batteries. I can make her see. It's probably good enough. Girls don't like boys, girls like cars and money. True, boys are yucky. And shopping sprees. bad girls when they're not funny. Guys, did you know that it got down to 18 degrees last night? And I didn't go to the store and hoard a bunch of toilet paper? Crazy. I'm an idiot. I just found the USB drive I was looking for the other week. Plugged it into my computer. Hey. Can't believe it was plugged into your computer the whole time. Like, was it in the back of your computer? Or was it like right in front of you in the front of the computer? At least it was in the back. Okay. Ooh, you know what I should do? Is whenever there's a storm coming to Texas, I should buy stock in like toilet paper companies and paper towel companies stuff. Ooh, that's the way to go. Get rich quick. All of a sudden I'm rich and they're like, "Wow, how did you know like how to do stock so well?" I was like, "I watch the weather and whenever Texas gets a winter storm, I buy stock in toilet paper." Check if their stock changes this time. That'd be so funny if it does. Like look up like Bounty and Charmin and stuff and see if like their stock just skyrockets. Okay. Damn, she's looking good. Look at her. Oh my god. I'd eat her up. Eat her for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Damn, girl. You're looking good. Check whenever people hoard during COVID. That'll answer that right there. True. I don't know how the stock markets were during COVID. Okay. Now, I think it's just like salt and lime juice for this recipe. Um, Pico, lime juice. Yep, that's all I need for this one. And salt. And dreadlocks in her hair. All I wanted was to see her naked. All right. Good, good, good. Facts, true. Gonna get the girl all the bad guys want. This bowl is a little small, but it's working. All right. Add some lime juice. Really good. I measure with the heart. I wish I had some tortilla chips. Alright. Pico is done. That's the Pico. Looking good. Delish. Since that work when talking about the bowl earlier. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. Okay, the only difference for the guac was adding in garlic, I think. Um, I don't I don't have any clean spoons, so I'm doing it this way. But it comes out easily still, see. So I put it into a quarter and then just unpeel it. Yeah, cut it into a quarter and like that. Because I don't want to use a spoon. And then take off the pit. Okay. Cut it into a quarter. And then just peel it off. Also makes it easier for when you need to slice it. All right. Oh. I just take this pit out without using my knife. Yeah, I can't. Oh. Because I did leg day yesterday. I'm a little sore. I'm feeling it. I went to the gym all week this week. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Bam. 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 All right. Avocado. I don't know if I have a masher. Now that I think about it. Do I have one? I have a pastry cutter. That can do. I don't think I have a masher. So, might be a pastry cutter job. Or I can use a fork. Okay. I squish it with this? No. Okay. I kinda can. Stab it. I'm just gonna use a fork. And she's trying not to moan. Sky doesn't know. Sky doesn't know. Everyone will go. Sky doesn't know. Alright. Pretty mashed. Easy peasy. Okay. And then this is what I do when I make guac is I always add in either salsa or pico. Like about that much, I think. And then let me check the recipe. Mac and cheese sourdough. Nice. Check this guac recipe. Alright, add in a little extra lime. And then add in salt. I think. Does it want pepper too? Uh, just salt. Okay. Okay. Probably good. And then I had a friend who would always put sour cream in their guac. It was really good. So, I put sour cream in my guac. It just makes it extra creamy. Oh yeah, you don't like sour cream because you're lame. Okay, that's probably good. Never had guac before. I love guac a lot. All right, and then the recipe also calls for garlic. It is very tasty. Get in there. Okay, rinse this off and then use a fork for the garlic too. I don't have any spoons left. Kids used all my spoons to make chocolate milk. Okay, that's good. And everything else was in there. So now I'm just going to take this same spoon, mix it together. I think I did touch too much of sour cream, but that's okay because it still tastes good as fuck. So I'm gonna eat it. But guac. Yum. How does it taste? Hmm. Perfect. Also perfect. I'm just so good at what I do. Alrighty. I wish I had some chips. I should make some like sourdough pita chips or something. I don't want to do tortilla chips because I don't know. Actually, I could. I have my sourdough tortillas that I made a while ago. I can just bake them and make them into chips. They can be baked chips. Yeah, I could. I could. I don't know if I'm going to. Today. Anyways. Right. Because I have my tortillas that I made, my sourdough tortillas that I made a while ago that I need to use up so I can make chips out of them. But two things off the list. Done. Need lids. Oh, over is no fun. No, not that lid. It's these two. Yep. Perfect. Oh. So started. Almost looks like it stopped already. Oh, okay. Alright, just toss these in the fridge and give them a chance to rest. Let all the flavor incorporate. But those are done, so now I have those to add to lunches and whatever else I end up making. Hard boiled eggs I'll do tomorrow because I still have 3 of them. Let's see here. Let's wipe down this counter. There we go. That's better. Still waiting. Alrighty. Those are made. um, so judging by the time, hmm, I need to see how long it takes to make this dessert. Let's see. Let's do sourdough. We'll do blueberry coffee cake, but I'm gonna do blueberry and raspberry. Blueberry coffee cake. Let's see. They're a good recipe I want to follow. Sourdough blueberry crumb cake. That looks fire. Saturday, mommy, woo! If you just need me to dress more goth for you, I can do that. I have a whole goth wardrobe, but I was trying not to go full goth tonight. Mother Nature just keeping you guys on your toes. True. Hi, pumpkin. I've been waiting. All right, let's see. Let's see the recipe for this one. Oops, I totally didn't clean that very well. Whatever. Okay, I have flour. I don't know if I have cornstarch. Um, I don't think I do. Might have to do a different recipe. So, what am I cooking? I might be, I'm wanting to do a sourdough blueberry, uh, coffee cake. This recipe calls for cornstarch. I don't have cornstarch, so we're gonna choose a different recipe. But also, hi, Jaws. Hello, how's it going? All right, let's see here. Did I already look at that recipe? I don't think I did. What's this one? Sourdough blueberry coffee cake. What do they have? Um, okay, all the topping and all the topping stuff I have. Butter, sugar, eggs, sourdough, half a cup of sour cream. I'm running low on sour cream, but I have enough. Vanilla, almond extract. I don't have vanilla or almond extract, so I'll just do extra vanilla. Uh, Flour, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, and 2 cups of fresh blueberries. So I'll do like a cup of blueberries and a cup of raspberries. Sounds good to me. Wait, how long does it take to make this? Oh, this one's in a 13 by 9 pan too, so it's gonna actually make a good amount. Okay. Sweet, sweet. Wasn't my season. Okay. Close. What's the baking time? Where is the 30 to 35 minutes? Okay, I have enough time to make this if I start it now. Piano player, hello. I've been good. How about you? I've been doing really good, Madame. How have you been? I I recently turned 30, so I went and celebrated my birthday in Vegas, and then um oh, thank you, Don Factorial. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. But yeah, I recently had my 30th birthday, so we went to Vegas to celebrate, and then uh this week I started a new position at work because I got promoted. So there's also that. It's been good for me. It's been real good. All right, busy with life and things. Congrats, happy birthday. Ah, thank you, piano player. Thank you, Mad Madras. I appreciate it. Um, oh, you were doing food and drink too? What were you doing, Dawn? Yeah, I was in Vegas. It was a good time. Or early birthday, depends on how you use it. Yeah, belated. Uh, in the beginning of the month. January 4th, I had my birthday. Thank you, thank you. Apartment hunting online, hoping to find something a fair bit cheaper than what I am now. Finding some hopefully promising leads about an hour and a half north of Austin. Hey, good. That's awesome. I wish you good luck. I know that feeling. I'm currently house hunting because I'm hoping to buy a house at some point this year. By summertime. That's my plan, anyways. Thank you, Skirtle. Thank you. Made a cherry pie. It's cooling now. It was maybe my 5th pie ever. Hey, let's go! Hell yeah! Get it. Cherry pie is good. Good job. Okay, so I just pulled up a recipe. That's why I have my phone up. What I just finished making. I'll show you. Pull it out. So I just finished making some. Ugh, if I can open it. Some Pico. So we got some fresh homemade Pico. And then I had avocado. So I used the Pico and made some guac. So that's what I just made. I have a list of things to make, so we're doing half of them today, half of them tomorrow. If you are new to the channel, I try to make as many homemade things as possible. And I usually do a majority of them on stream, so I can kind of show you guys how easy it is and how cost efficient it is. So I cook and bake a lot of different things. I have a fridge full of different stuff like homemade coffee creamer. This coffee creamer is literally just sweetened condensed milk and then milk and vanilla. That's literally all it is. 3 ingredients, tastes like coffee creamer, and it's cheaper. I have homemade applesauce. Literally just apples that have been cooked, and I added like a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cinnamon and blended them up. Bam, applesauce. Also, I have homemade ranch. This, I don't remember all the ingredients because it is multiple ingredients, but it's pretty much just like mayo, sour cream, I think milk, and then spices, essentially. That's pretty much it. But I mean, there's more. I made some sourdough pizza yesterday. I mean, I could go on with what I got in here. Okay. So, this is sourdough bread. Okay. Also got homemade sourdough bagels. Homemade sourdough English muffins. I put them in the fridge because I've had them for about a week now, and I just don't want them to get moldy. This is how I make them last longer. I also have, this is a sourdough discard pizza. So I use sourdough discard and make pizza crust out of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I also shred all my own cheese. And I'm slowly trying to learn more and more things that I can make at home so I can save money and have better food for myself and my kids. So yeah, that's what I do in here a majority of the time. If I'm not cooking or baking, I'm playing games and just having like a chill time. Yeah, welcome in. How many mason jars do I own? Not a lot. I own 12. I only own 12. And I have like a majority of them in the pantry. So, yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I have sourdough starter and everything. Oh yeah, and then in my Discord I post all my yummy food. I either post it in the sourdough channel or the food channel, just depending on my mood. Yeah, so that's what I do in here. Wanting to move to a place with a real kitchen so I'll help with eating cheaper and healthier things. Yeah, absolutely. Like I love my kitchen. Like getting this apartment made me really happy because the kitchen's really nice and I can make delicious food. I am new. Yeah, Greg's new. His kitchen looks way nicer than mine and there's less smoke. Damn. Um I I just it's just a typical apartment kitchen, but it's really nice. I like it. Oh fudge! I pressed a button. Uh-oh. There we go. I broke it. 1.5 times your age. Near the end of April. Hey, that's okay. Ah, Robo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Well, yeah. So we made the pico and we made the guac. And now I was going to use sourdough discard because I have a stockpile and I need to use it up. So I'm kind of on a time crunch today. So we're going to get to this dessert first. And if we have time after, then I'll do more. But one thing at a time. Whatever else I don't get to today, I do plan on streaming tomorrow and I'll try to get to tomorrow because I have this list of goodies of things I need to make. Things include a sourdough discard dessert. I always try to have some kind of dessert on hand because I have kids and that's how I motivate them to eat their dinner. So I always use sourdough discard because the sourdough discard is actually really good for you and has like a lot of probiotics and stuff in it. So it helps make a dessert less bad. So I try to make any desserts that I can with the sourdough discard. So that's what I'm about to make right now. I also need to make some hot dog buns. It'll be my first time making hot dog buns, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we'll see how that goes. That's a tomorrow me problem, though, if I get around to it. It might be a next weekend problem. Then I needed to make pico, which I did, guac, which I did. I wanted to make some shredded chicken, which I was going to do for dinner tonight, but I decided to just hold that off until tomorrow and I'll do the shredded chicken tomorrow. And then I can like use all the leftover for my lunches this week for while I'm at work because I'm trying to be on like a chicken and rice diet, essentially. So, shredded chicken, Spanish rice, Cheez Its. The Cheez Its are going to be sourdough discard Cheez Its, and they taste really good. I've only made them once before, but I'm going to be making them again. Hopefully today, if not today, tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. I do need to do some more hard-boiled eggs because I like to have those for my lunches. Then I really wanted to try to see if I could find a recipe for uh chicken and a biscuit crackers because I love those, but make them sourdough discard crackers instead. So I'm going to see if I can find a recipe for them, or at least close. I imagine I might need a special seasoning that I might not have, but I don't know. That's what I'm going to be figuring out. So that's my list. It's a pretty long list, but we're working through it one at a time. I have plans tonight because I just got promoted at work this week. So my coworkers want to go out to the bar with me tonight and go drinking, get to know me more and stuff. So I'm gonna be going out to the bar. I'm gonna ditch you guys for the bar. So sorry, not sorry. So I found a recipe for a sourdough discard blueberry cake, blueberry coffee cake. All right. So I got this sourdough discard. You see how it's right here? I'm going to leave it out on the counter and I'll leave it where you guys can see it. I'm sure you guys will see that it's going to start rising a lot because I'm taking it out of the fridge. It happened last time and it started overflowing. And it really needs to be fed. So maybe I'll feed it actually real quick. Let's give it a little food. She hungry. Been in the fridge for a bit. Normally you don't feed it before you incorporate it, but I don't know. I might just feed it after. We'll see. I took out the flour. We'll see if I get to it. I'll put this where you guys can see it. Like right here. You'll see that it's gonna start rising eventually. Okay, enjoy sleep. No sleep. Oh, what? Well, Chris has no sleep, so never mind. Don't enjoy sleep, I guess. All right. So I'm gonna need a half a cup of butter, which I have a stick somewhere. Story of my life. Ignores Chris. Damn. All right. Half cup butter. It's gonna need to be melted. So I'm just gonna melt it now. I'm curious how much it's gonna rise this time, considering it's hungry. We'll see. But that's my oldest sourdough discard that I have in the fridge right now. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this in half, please. Awkward angle cutting. Let's go. I just wanted it to fit better in here, and I didn't succeed in that. But whatever. The thicker side in there. There. Good enough. Okay. Pop this in the microwave because it needs to be melted. I believe. Check. Butter melted and cooled off. If you use unsalted, add a quarter teaspoon of salt to the list. Okay. I use unsalted butter always. Excuse me. We'll do 45. Let's see if it'll melt fully then. Okay. Get my mixer out. Gotta get the bad boy. Make sure you guys can still see it. See if it's gonna overflow on me again. Time. Is my phone fully charged? It is. I'm gonna unplug this. Make sure not missing anything super important. No. Okay. That reminds me. I'm gonna remind the group about the bar. If I go and nobody else goes, I'm gonna be real upset. Uh, there. Wanted to remind him because my luck, nobody show, and then I'll be all alone. And I'll cry. Alright. Is it melted fully? No, it is not. 30 more seconds. Two eggs. Oh, fuck. I almost say shit. We're fine. I forgot I had my flour on the ground. Wonder if it's gonna rise this time. It might be too hungry to rise. Oh no, I got a shell in there. What? I got it. We're good. Okay. 2 eggies. I'm doing good, Robo. How are you? Melted? Yes, it is. Melted butter. That needs to cool down, so I'm just gonna leave it on the side. Cup of sugar. I'm gonna have to buy more sugar soon. The goal is to not get my outfit dirty, so then I don't have to change before I go. Uh, Hi, Max. How's it going? 1 cup? There's a lot of sugar in this recipe, but oh well. That's okay. Half a cup of discarded sourdough starter. Aw, I didn't have a chance to rise before I had to use it. Shame. Last time it rose so quick. Not this time. I'm gonna mix it a little. And then use it. Yo, Tetris, what's up? Oh, thank you, Max. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I am making a sourdough blueberry coffee cake. But it's going to be blueberry and raspberry because I don't have enough blueberry. But I have raspberry, so I'm going to do both. Alrighty. I need half a cup of this. Oh, stop, stop, stop! Cancel cast from out of town. Mess with her, she'll fuck you up. Okay, now I'm gonna feed it before I pop it into the fridge so that it's not mad at me for not feeding it for like 2 weeks. The good thing about sourdough is that as long as it's in the fridge, it can be unfed for months. Oh, fuck, that reminds me. I gotta feed this one. I'm sorry, I didn't forget about you. Okay, I completely did. Don't hate me. Is she mad at me? She's not mad at me yet. We're gonna feed her while we're at it. So I am making sourdough blueberry coffee cake. I'm just gonna feed both of these real quick. There's some food for you. Here. You can have a little extra. That's fine. And since I forgot to feed you, I need to pour some of her in the other jar, though. I don't know if we'll have any extra. I think my kids will be a little upset that I shared their dessert. Alright, that's good. So this one is the one I'm currently pouring my extra into. So essentially, that discard, you could throw it away. But you could also just keep it and make lots of goodies with it. So, why not keep it? Am I right? Pour some, not force some. No. I did not. Okay. Water. I need water. A little bit in there. A little bit in there. Might have done too much in that one. It's okay. Just gotta mix it all up. So, a lot of people say different things to do when it comes to sourdough discard and stuff. Um, So it's more so personal preference on what you like to do. But I like to have mine a little thicker. Um, but some people like theirs runnier. I like to have mine thicker because I can go longer without having to feed it. And I forget to feed her sometimes. So I need any extra I can get. At least she doesn't seem to get as mad if I feed her and make it thick. All right. It didn't rise over the brim this time, but that's okay. I fed this early because I don't think I'm going to be able to get to my crackers today. But tomorrow we can use this one to get to the crackers. But see, it's like already almost full. I just fed it. So I didn't really make a dent at all on it. I might get to the point where I have to actually throw away some of the extra discard. And I just don't want to get to that point. Oh no, I'm getting a headache, guys. Okay, I might have to heat up some food here. I think it was because I was crying earlier. Because I was cutting onions. I was cutting some fresh onions and it was making me cry. It exploded all my senses. I was crying, my nose was running. Okay, this needs more water. My arm hurts. It's because I'm so sore from this week. I was lifting this week. I was in the gym going hard. And I am very sore. So just doing any form of movement is like brutal. All right. She is thick, but that means in case I forget about her tomorrow, it'll be okay. But like, oh, sorry. See how thick that is? Very thick. But that's okay. Because she'll thin out. I'll show the flour off of this. Alrighty, I need to clean my jar. I know it's looking a little crusty. I just don't have time to do that. Alright, I always keep this on my fridge because I think that's the warmest place in my apartment besides the top of my PC. Okay. Alrighty, back to this recipe after I refill my water. Also, if you guys want to go back and see some of the recipes that I've done and cooking streams I've done, I do eventually upload all of my cooking VODs onto YouTube as long as they don't expire before I get to them. So they are a couple months behind. I will warn you, my cooking VODs are a couple months behind, but they are on YouTube. So if you are curious about other things I've made, then you can always check out my YouTube. Thank you for the follow. Alright. So I already have in here a cup of sugar, 2 eggs, and half a cup of sourdough discard. So I'm gonna add in the half a cup of melted butter. Alright. Oh, let's just knock everything over. It's fine. Oh my god, please. Aaliyah, what are you doing? Okay. Now it says half a cup of sour cream. I think I have half a cup. This is gonna be a huge maybe. I do need to put sour cream on my list though. Also, yes, I know you can make sour cream from home. I've tried it. It didn't work out for me very well. Unfortunately, it was a little out of my skill set, so maybe eventually I'll try it again when I get better at all this homemade stuff. I think I'll have enough. There we go. I had enough and I still have a little sour cream left over for my lunches. Let's go. Okay. Half a cup of sour cream. This is the light sour cream. Get out of there. Alrighty. Any other wet ingredients I need to add in here? I need to clean out my fridge tomorrow. Vanilla. Okay, so it calls for half a teaspoon of vanilla and then a quarter teaspoon of almond extract. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm going to take this teaspoon and I'm gonna do a teaspoon of vanilla because one, it's vanilla extract, not straight vanilla that I have. So it's not as strong. Two, I don't have almond extract, so I'm replacing it. So I'm doing a whole teaspoon. That is my method. What I'm doing. And plus, I need a teaspoon of other things too, so I'm not using multiple dishes. Alrighty. But that is all the wet ingredients, I think. I'm gonna mix those. When do I have to add the topping on? Is it before baking? I think so. Alright. While that mixes, let's look at the recipe or the instructions. A baking pan with nonstick spray, line it with parchment paper and spray the parchment paper again. Set it aside. Is it really gonna be that sticky? I ain't doing that. I'm not using parchment paper. I hate it. I hate parchment paper. I've had zero luck with it. Alright, to make the crumble topping, Combine into a bowl. Using your hands, squeeze it all together until it forms form. Blah blah blah. Move and use your hands. Place it in the fridge until ready to use. Whatever. In the same stand mixer bowl, beat together the sugar and eggs until light and fluffy. Whatever. Mixer on low, add in the melted butter. Sourdough starter, blah blah blah. Almond extract. Mix until just combined. Y'all should know I just throw in all the wet ingredients at the beginning because I just don't care. Flour, Scrape the bowl once to ensure nothing is sticking to the bottom of the bowl. Do not overmix. Pour the dough in the prepared pan, smooth out. 1 cup of blueberries, top of the batter. Lightly press them into the dough so they stick. Sprinkle half of the chilled crumble on top of the blueberries. Repeat. Other cup of blueberries. And last half of the crumble. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I can do I can do the blueberries, do the crumble, then do the raspberries, then crumble again. All right. And then bake it. Easy peasy, I can do that. What temperature do they want the oven at? 350. I need to lower my rack. I was making pizza. All right. 350. All right, easy peasy. Alright, so I put all the wet ingredients together. Now I'm going to throw in all the dry ingredients and then mix it. I'm not following their directions exactly because I don't give a fuck. Never have, never will. Okay, 1 3/4 cups of flour. One. And that's about 3/4. Alright. Now, a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda, baking powder. Okay, what the hell happened to my baking powder? The fuck? Clearly, my kids have been in my baking drawer. What the hell? Whatever. Half a teaspoon of this. Or I mean a whole teaspoon. I already know that they got into my baking drawer. No surprise. Brian, what's up? How's it going? Need half a teaspoon of baking soda. That's about half. Okay. Teaspoon of cinnamon. Back off, I'll take you on. Where's my cinnamon? There it is. Alright. Teaspoon. Bam. Hi, Brian. How are you? Hello, hello. Ugh. Kind of wish I got an energy drink. Or had an energy drink. I can't be tired. I'm about to go to the bar. I'm an old lady. Yeah, I'm going to the bar tonight. I have plans. So I'm not normally a bar goer. Like, ever. I don't leave the house. I'm a little house gremlin. Out of work. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm doing good too. Does he have some good looking guy to hit on? I'm sure I got some good looking guys to hit on, but I don't want to. I dressed like this for a reason tonight. So that hopefully I don't get hit on. Is this like a good outfit for like not getting hit on at like a bar or club? I feel like it's pretty mellow, tame, right? So maybe I won't get hit on. Thank you. Well, damn. Well, I was hoping to not get hit on when I go to the bar because I'm going with my coworkers. So it's gonna be a chill night, hopefully. But they are buying me drinks because I got promoted. So we're going out to celebrate my promotion. So I might get fucking wasted tonight. But don't worry, because I got a ride. That's all situated. Imagine going to a bar. I mean, I normally don't, so I feel that. I tried to do the whole bar thing not that long ago. I really did try. I even went to Vegas, right? It's just not my scene. Drink one for me? Okay, I will. I got you. But I don't know. I got offered free drinks if I went out. So that's one way to get me to go out to a bar. Is if I don't have to pay for drinks. I don't think they better not have any restrictions for what you gotta wear. I don't think they do. Hopefully. I don't think they do. It's really Idaho. If you have clothing restrictions in Idaho, then what kind of fucking bar are you? Am I right? Because the one I'm going to is technically a club, but it's more like a bar than a club because it's got a bunch of pool tables and it's got a cool shuffle table too. Shuffleboard or whatever it's called. And it's like there's club in the name, but it's not really a club theme, which I'm glad because I don't like going to the club. I tried it. I didn't like it. Plus, I can't dance. I'd just be like this. Or something. I don't know. Alright. This being added. That's a 13 by 9, but I feel like it'd be better in a smaller dish, but this is what it said, so I'm listening to it. Maybe it will rise a lot. I'm gonna try to get it as clean out as possible because I gotta put the crumb topping in here. Perfect. It doesn't busting a move. Yeah, you know. I kind of kill it on the dance floor. I'm a little random on stream, but in person, I'm shy as hell. On stream, I just don't care. I don't really care what you guys think of me. But in person, I care what people think. Like, if you guys hate me, that's okay. I know that I'm not everyone's cup of tea. But in person, it's different. I'm like, why would you hate me? What did I do? What did I do to make you hate me so much? And then I make them baked goods, and then they're like, "Wait, I don't actually hate you because you can cook and bake, so you're not a person that should be hated." Uh, the minute ad. Oh, are you back from your ad? Um, but Fortnite. Shit, do I still play Fortnite? I kind of try to. I just depends if I have somebody to play with, that's all. Alright, so I just need to do the crumb topping and then the blueberries. So it said to sugar, brown sugar, flour, half a cup of butter, cold and cut into cubes. Oh, fuck. God damn it, I forgot to add the salt. I already poured it in here. Motherfucker. God damn it. I hate how this recipe is set up. Because it's like this butter, if you use unsalted, add this salt to the recipe. Why not just have the salt on the recipe? Fucking A. I'll just add the extra in the crumble and hope it's fine. Whatever. I'll probably forget again. Oh. Yo, Darth, what's up, Yeti? Always game to play Fortnite. Playing it right now. Send you my name to add you. Okay, well, I'm just Leah Chichia on Fortnite. I'm Leah Chichia literally everywhere, so feel free to add me wherever. Um, okay, butter, cut into cubes. They really want me to use a mixer for this? And not like a pastry cutter? You know what? If this is less work for me, I'm doing it. God. Also, 2 sticks of butter for this recipe? I hate that. It's okay. It's a dessert. I just won't really be able to eat it. I can have like 1 slice of it to try it. But then I can't really eat it because it was not a part of my diet at all. Cubes. Yeah, I don't like using 2 sticks of butter. But it said half a cup, so. So I gotta do what it says. Fine. It's fine. I'm cutting like little cubes and then cutting them into cubes. I know the dish is in the way. Okay. Move that out of the way. Same order as when you need it, otherwise it's not a good recipe. Exactly! But like, I forgot that it said for the butter, if you use unsalted to add salt, you should just assume that people are using unsalted butter. Because generally, in baking, you use unsalted butter. At least I feel like that's a normal thing. I've never bought salted butter in my life, though, so. Love the choice of old school rock music. Yeah, so essentially, what I do is I put on a 2000s hits playlist. And so I get a lot of bangers. I've loved it ever since I put on this playlist. Okay, I'm gonna add in some salt now. And I'm just gonna do some of this pink salt. There. So essentially, you use salt in a recipe to help cut down on the sweetness. So this may be really sweet in the actual batter. But oh well. Oh, haven't played the games together like we used to back in B42. Yeah, I haven't really played games with anyone lately, to be honest. Okay. Got that. Okay, 1/4 cup of sugar and 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Take the sugar out. Can I guesstimate this? I'm gonna try it. That's about a quarter. I just don't want to use more dishes. I'm being completely honest with you. Alrighty. You're gonna go far, kid. Half a cup of brown sugar. You know what I don't like is it doesn't say whether it's packed brown sugar or not. So that also doesn't make me happy about this recipe either. Because normally it'll say like packed brown sugar. So then now I'm like, well, damn. How much brown sugar does there need to be? One, one, 1 1/4. One and what? Start with 1 cup, add more as needed. Oh, 1 to 1/4 cup. 1 1/4. 1 to 1 1/4. The way that they have that filled out had me confused. But I get it now. We're good. Teaspoon of cinnamon. What time is it? Almost 7. Okay. Yeah, I only have time for this. Absolutely only have time for this. So I will try to make the rest of the stuff tomorrow on stream. As much as I can. Sorry I started so late today. That is completely my bad. I literally have no excuse. Where's my paddle? I put it in the sink because I'm a dumbass. Whatever. There it is. Okay, we'll see how this goes with mixing it with the paddle. It said I could. I could have also just used my food processor, my mini one. But hey, if this works, it works, I guess. Alright, and then I just take this and then I do a cup of blueberries. Then I'll do a layer of crumble. And then I do a cup of raspberries. And then a layer of crumble. And yeah. I think this is kind of working. Okay. How long do I put it in the oven for? 30 to 35 minutes. I'm literally cutting this so close, guys. I'm gonna have to, like, It'll be done. I'll have to say goodbye, and then I gotta go. I don't want to be super early to the bar, though. Ain't no way I'm gonna be the first one to show up at the bar. Because then I'll have to pay for my drink. Because I'm not gonna show up at a bar and not have a drink. Okay, this is not like a full cup, but it'll have to do. Okay, all this can go in here. Okay, so this is close enough to a cup, I think. Yeah, hell yeah, it's exactly a cup. The blueberries. Sprinkle it on top. Preferably spread it out and don't put it all into one place like I just did. Tater my baiter. Alright. I'll try to remember that the next time I get on. I'll be like, who the F is this? I think it's coming together. Looking better. The longer it mixes. Alright. It's pretty spread out. It looks like little chocolate chips. But it's blueberries. Yay, I used up the rest of my blueberries that I've had for a while. You know what what I was supposed to make that I forgot until now? I was supposed to make scones with those blueberries. Because I have heavy cream in my fridge and I need to use it up. And scones is the perfect way to use it up. But I done did forgot. It's okay. Maybe next time. It's almost done, I think. I don't know. Let's scrape down the bowl, make sure that none of the butter just like got stuck on the side. Butter looks good. So, don't need this anymore. Okay, so it says to do half of this over the blueberries. I feel like I'm not spreading it very well. Okay, that's about half. And then we're gonna do about a cup of raspberries because I ran out of blueberries. All right. Yum, yum. Put these in the freezer. I bought some fresh raspberries for a recipe, and I didn't need the rest of them, so I froze them. We're just gonna spread these out. Might be the same name on here. Okay. Sounds good. Oh, this is gonna be so good. And I'm gonna be so sad because I'm not gonna be able to have much of it. Okay. That's okay. There. Now I just take the rest of this and sprinkle it over the top. I feel like this is so much crumb topping, but wait. I still got so much. With you, hold my hand. Alrighty. Bam. 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 Ready. Put all these things in here to soak. Wash my hands. The oven's ready. Okay. This is what it looks like. Putting it in. I think it said 30. Make sure it doesn't need to be covered. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Doesn't say, so I'm gonna go with yeah. Um, Good enough. Sweet. Let's go this way. Let's do a little cleanup while that bakes. My back is bothering me, so that means I need to be done in the kitchen anyways. Got a weak bitch back today. Can't do a big ol' long stream like I've done. I'm just sore from the gym. I did back in the gym this week, so my back's a little sore, and then also standing and cooking doesn't help. All right. Alrighty. That's better. All clean-ish. Don't look at my sink. And then we're good. This back. Alrighty. I'm gonna put away some of my clean dishes that I washed earlier. Just to kill time. My legs. Oh, my ass. Everything is so sore. Working out is a trap. Not really. I love working out, but goddamn. When I close my eyes, it's you I see. Get in there. Alright. Almost done. Just don't want to deal with it later. Saving myself a headache. Oh. Alrighty. Yay! Good enough. Dishes are for tomorrow. Now we have 25 minutes until this is done. So we can go chill in the room for a little bit until then. Oh, but I need to eat. I need to eat before I go to the bar. Let me see if I have a plate in here that I can use. I don't. Oh, I don't want to eat too much though, because then I'll get full and I can't drink. And then that's not fun. God, my kids made such a mess last night. Jesus. But they like do this stuff in the dark. They made like strawberry milk and managed to spill it like everywhere. Eyes half open. Have one piece of pizza. And that'll probably be fine. I don't want this top piece. I want this. No, I want this one. This one looks like a good one. Yum. Look at that pizza. Even cold, it looks delicious. I'm just putting it in the microwave. I don't care. Alright, so tomorrow, hopefully we can get, well, at least get the shredded chicken, Spanish rice, and all the crackers done. I don't know if we're gonna get to the hot dog buns. Yum. Pisha. Pisha. Here, I'll share. This time. I wanna have a soda. But like, I should be hydrating. So water it is. Alright, come on, chat. We're gonna go chill in the room until the coffee cake is done. Because we still got like 20 minutes, so we're just gonna hang out for a bit. And I'm gonna switch to the mic so I can eat and not have to worry about you guys hearing me eat. Because that's just weird. Alright. Oh, my hair. My headphones mush it down. I gotta fix it before I go. Alrighty. Let's see your friend request real quick. I turned 30 at the beginning of the month. I just haven't switched my dono goal thing. Oh, thank you. Alright, friend request accepted. For the 30-30, yeah. I went to Vegas. So I ended up going to Vegas. It was a lot of fun. I didn't drink much or anything, though. I expected to drink a lot more while I was there. But then I didn't end up drinking much. I go to Sicily, though. Ooh. It was a lot of fun. It was definitely a good time. I didn't realize how hungry I was until I started eating this. I definitely needed it. You know what I should do? I should look into pizza pans or look into pizza stones. Because right now, I've been making homemade pizza, right? And it's been like, it's been cooking great and all, but I wish it would cook more on the bottom without the top getting too cooked. So I'm gonna look up pizza pans. Pizza pan. See what they have first. There's the ones with the holes on the bottom that I could try. I'm curious though. Since you don't add since I assume you don't add corn or cornmeal, does it just not stick at all? On the ones with the holes? Hmm. There's also a pizza stone that I could do. Best friends right, trying to holler at me. Okay. I'm gonna look up pizza stone. I don't feel like adjusting my camera, so that's why you guys can't see it. Sorry. What do they have? 15 by 12-inch. I feel like that's too small. Then I have to make smaller pizzas. Because right now I make about I think I make 12-inch pizzas. About um about between 12 and 14-inch pizzas, right? Because I have this baking mat that I do my pizzas on. And the largest circle for that is 12-inch, and it either when I roll it out, it's either at 12 inches or it's at or it's like over that. I'd say I do about 12 to 13-inch pizzas. Sorry, Jesus. Ooh, I just found one. That's a pizza stone, a pizza peel, and a pizza cutter. I could get a cool pizza cutter, one of those like ones. I just have the rolly one. Getting a cool like giant blade would be fun. I don't know where I'd put it though. Um, A lot of these are like 14 by 16. I could make it work, I guess. I just get worried about accidentally like making it too big or accidentally um what's it called, like missing the pizza stone a bit and having it fall into the oven. Cooking paper for free. I don't need cooking paper. You know, it's funny. So, um, back when my parents first started making pizzas in their oven, they felt like pizza stones were all too small. So, my dad just went and got like a stone, like paver essentially, and got a custom size for it instead. Like, it's pretty much pizza stone, same thing. Like, you're not wrong. Hmm. Trying to listen for the oven timer. I think I'm really back and forth. Right. So I could get a pizza pan that just has the holes in the bottom. That could work. Be a really good option to help like the bottom cook more. The only thing is that it might not be as good or it might stick. And there's this other option of I just get a pizza stone. I have a pizza peel that I can get. Why is my camera autofocusing? Okay. Anyways, I have a pizza peel that I can get that's not a problem. And I don't necessarily need the pizza cutter. So I could get a pizza stone or I could get a pizza pan. But I don't know which one I want. I just I think the thing is worrying about storage right now. I don't have a crazy amount of storage space in my apartment, so I feel like getting a stone and having to do the pizza peel might be a kind of a pain in the butt. Hmm. At least I have an idea now of what I could get. Because the pan that I use right now, I think is just more for like serving pizza rather than cooking on it. Um, because it doesn't have any of the holes in the bottom. And so like the top of the pizza ends up cooking and starting to get dark way before the bottom of the pizza gets like nice and crispy and stuff. We'll see. That'll be my plan soon. Next plan. Upgrade. Since I make pizza every Friday. And it's been real good. If you're just joining in, I have a coffee cake in the oven and it's cooking, so I'm just killing time until it's ready. Hopefully soon. I want to be able to show you guys before I end stream. I think it should be soon. Very soon. I'm waiting for the timer. Put some lotion. So I've been back in the office at work. And ever since going back in the office, my hands have been so dry. I don't know what it is about their soap or whatever, but my hands have been drying up, so I have to like put on lotion constantly. While I was working from home, I didn't have any issue with that at all. My hands weren't dry. There we go. Nice and soft again. And it smells like apples. It's a winter candy apple for the lotion from Bath and Body Works. Pretty good. It smells pretty good anyways. I'm just waiting on the oven. It's soon, I swear. I'm just waiting. I'll go do that and then I'm gonna have to get going because I gotta get ready and then I'll go out to the bar. Text my friend. Maybe. See if they've said anything in the group chat. Um, Group chat. They just reacted to it. They didn't say anything. What do you think would be a good time to show up? So the the time for it that we have planned is it's like 8 to 9. Should I just show up at like 8:30? So I'm not like lame and showing up at 8 o'clock, then being the only one there. Hmm. If I show up early, I could steal a pool table. Like, this is my pool table. Get off. But then not use it. Just sit there at the pool table and be like, nah, this one's mine. It's taken. Sorry. No, I think I'm gonna try to show up a little after 8. 8:30ish. I think that's my plan. So I'm not late, but I'm not early either. Right in the middle. Okay. I feel like it's gotta be done any minute now. I'm gonna take you guys into the kitchen again. We're gonna go see. Switch my mic back over. Baby. I don't need to have this plugged in anymore. Oh, shit. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left till the timer goes off. What time am I going out? I'm thinking leaving here around um like 8:15 ish. So I got like 45 minutes until I have to leave, but I want to get ready beforehand. So as soon as this is done, then I'm gonna have to end stream. So I gotta get ready and yeah. Yeah, I'm on mountain time. So it's 7:30 right now. Minute and a half. How does it look? Oh, it's looking good. I don't think it's close to done though. It's probably still got a bit, unfortunately. But I don't know what else I can do. I don't have enough time to make anything, so we just gotta chill. If I had more time, if I didn't have to go anywhere, I'd be making those crackers right now. Fifteen, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. Yeah, I don't think it's done yet. Oh, yeah, it's definitely not done yet. But I'll show you guys anyways. This is what it looks like so far. But it's definitely still got a while. I'm gonna toss it in for another 5 minutes and see how it looks. But it's still pretty jiggly, so I think it's gonna probably end up being the full 40 minutes till it's done. Unfortunately. Alrighty, chat. Wait. Okay, that's good. Alrighty, you guys. I'm gonna get going early. Um, because I just need to go get ready. So you guys won't be able to see the final reveal. I'll post a picture in the Discord though. So if you guys are in the Discord, you guys will be able to see it. Thank you, Robo. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I do plan on being back tomorrow, so I could also just show you guys tomorrow if you're not in the Discord. Um, so I'll be back tomorrow, and we're gonna make the rest of what I didn't have the time to make. And yeah, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you for the raid tonight, Dawn. I appreciate that a lot. And yo, I missed Pumpkin's 3 stream streak. It didn't show me that notification.